Hello?
Hello, Zilly Waters. This is Sean Forrester, Weasel News.
Sean Forrester from Weasel News. How are you?
I'm doing good. I just saw that you needed a taxi. I don't know if you got a ride yet or not, but I can scoop you up if you need.
Did get a ride. I appreciate
Okay.
you, though. Thank you.
Yeah, all good. All good. How you been?
This whole magazine thing is starting to become a really big thing. We have like
That's dope.
3 different magazines in the works now.
Oh, shit. Okay, that's awesome.
Yeah, so we have Tap That, and then Cree and I are working on like a fashion magazine.
Nice.
We're going to be doing like a music magazine too.
Okay, this is excellent. I was talking with Scarlett yesterday, and I was like, yo, like, I am excited at the prospect of more media in the city.
Yeah.
Because like Weasel can only do so much, and what you guys are doing, you're like feeding a particular niche that we can't, that it's not really like our shtick. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Really quickly before I get into the car with this, feel like I want a little bit of closure for something.
Okay.
Just like, I feel like instead of us just like separating ways, like I like, we went on like one date and that was it, and then I just like, that's it, thank you for that, goodbye.
Is that the sense that you got from me?
I mean, I feel like that's where we're gonna, like, where we're at, because I mean, like, I'm about to get into the car with somebody who I'm about to ask them to be my boyfriend, and I just wanted to have that closure before I did that.
Okay, yeah. Congratulations.
Congratulations to you too. I saw some nice tweets the other day.
Oh, yeah. Well, that didn't pan out.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, that's okay.
Sorry.
No.
I didn't mean to, like, rub salt in any wounds.
Oh, no, there are no wounds, really. It was my call, but, yeah, it just didn't work out.
I mean, if, bigger, better horizons,
Yeah, all of that. Yada, yada, yada. But no, Zilly, I am happy for you, and I'm happy for the magazines, rather, and I look forward to seeing what you guys come up with.
Well, I'm going to let you go.
All right, have a good night, Zilly.
Yeah, you too. Bye.
For most people, the days between Christmas and New Year's are a blur. Some combination of days off work and gluttony make for a fuzzy existence. But in the days after Scarlett and I called things off, we were busier with work than ever. So the blur I was living through was different. I was writing profiles of notable people, I was meeting gang members, and I was trying to set up meetings with PD to hopefully open lines of communication between the department and Weasel. I was all in on work. And that's when the phone rang. And the voice on the other end was a voice I hadn't heard in months. Megan Saskamoose.
Mr. Sean Forrester.
What the hell?
What do you mean, what the hell?
What are you doing? Are you working on your sculptures? Are you... I had you so many potatoes, but they all went bad.
I'm sorry about your potatoes.
Oh my god, it's so good to hear your voice.
Oh, what are you doing?
I'm actually on my way to Polito. I'm showing somebody my house, so.
In Polito?
Yeah, I live in Polito. But how long? I'm sorry?
What happened to your place in,
Oh, Megan, so many things have happened.
Closer to the city?
It is so lovely to hear your voice. I can't even explain to you how happy I am to hear your voice.
Well, you can hear it more and more for you.
I love that, and I'm very excited for it. So you will be around tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
Like in the afternoon or during this time?
Probably, I don't know.
Oh my god, Megan. God damn it.
Are you going to bed soon after you tour your...
Maybe. I mean, like around 2 probably. Well, in like at 40 minutes or whatever that is. I will go to bed, but then I'll be around basically all day tomorrow. But like, I never realized what it would be like to hear you talk again.
You really love it. You're into it, huh?
I'm so into it. It's so strange. It's a strange sensation, you know. But yeah, let me give you a call back in a little bit.
Yeah.
All
Okay.
right.
Enjoy your house tour.
Absolutely, Megan Saskamoose. All right, we'll talk to you soon.
Sean Forrester. Okay,
Yeah, bye.
So, what about Rapist?
Yeah, he just wants to talk to me. Well, initially I'd called him last night to talk to him about Daisy. And now he's like, well, like I also have something else that I want to talk to you about. So I don't know what that is. So we'll see.
Oh.
Hey, we are walking up right now.
All right, I'll be downstairs in just a second.
All right, perfect.
The fact that Gary doesn't ever say hi to me anymore, doesn't ever reach out.
Exactly.
Yes. Oh.
All right,
Who's
hello,
the
Mr.
man
Mist.
now?
Hello, Leo. All right, just follow me.
Sounds good. Yeah, sorry.
So it's nothing crazy, really. Obviously, CID is currently, so it's kind of a weird thing. You know, we're becoming a smaller group of people, but the department's expanding, if that makes sense. We've tried to develop into like having monthly business meetings with each business. Whether it's a phone call or an in-person meeting, it just kind of depends on the time. But long story short, we have like this ticket system. So essentially, it would just allow you guys to be able to, and any business really, to set up a ticket with us where we could meet with you in the city, have a face-to-face conversation or a phone call or whatever, and get your case or whatever started. It's like 3 months in the working, but we're finally getting to the point where I can kind of settle down, hopefully soon. But
Yeah, nice. Yeah, well, I know you're the big dog over here now, and you're like, I think that this is a really good step, especially just selfishly from a journalist perspective. I think it's going to be very helpful.
Yeah, I've got like a few cases that we've recently closed that would be pretty good ones. Honestly, we just had a murder that occurred the other day.
Oh my god.
And she pled guilty to it immediately, and she has officially received the highest fine and time in the city of Los Santos.
Oh wow.
May I ask how high that fine was?
$1 million.
Oh my god.
May I ask who she murdered?
She, God,
or at
I
least
have a
like
whole document.
maybe not who she murdered. Well, I mean, maybe that's a matter of public record at this point.
So I'm just gonna verify something through Asher before I do start fully going into it. But I already have a prepared narrative and stuff that I can just hand over to you guys.
Oh wow.
Okay. Awesome.
Once that becomes a thing here.
Yeah,
So.
I think that would be really like nice to be able to like kind of build like where we're able to kind of talk with you guys more about different things that are going on in the city, or you guys are able to reach out to like Sean and myself to be able to tell us, you know, that maybe there's different things that you guys are doing or happening, or things that might be really important for people to know. Because I know we really want to start getting like a Media Monday type of thing going again, like we used to do, or something along those lines, so that way we can actively have that information, because I'm sure there's things that you guys can talk on and tell the public that are happening each week. Plans PD has and stuff, and things even CID has going on, or like tips or things.
I mean, there are cases that I've reported on that I would love to follow up on, and just haven't.
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely tons. CID, people don't realize it, but it is a silent beast, and not to brag on the department, but these people are literally lions. Like I don't even know how to describe it. I'm very proud of my people, especially certain people. We have just set an enormous precedence where I feel like when I became a cop in the city, it was just Obviously the cops did the best they could. They did the absolute best they could, maintain robberies, traffic violations, blah, blah. But a lot of crime just went untouched. People would sell drugs on Yellow Pages. People would sell guns on Yellow Pages. People would do anything they wanted to do on Yellow Pages. They would post machine guns, murdering people on Twitter, on Instagram. It was just fucking rampant. The city was of just crime. And I can genuinely say, in the city of Los Santos, nobody, and I mean nobody, knows or thinks they can just get on Yellow Pages or Instagram and post something now without some type of repercussion coming. Because I promise you, and anybody can mark my words, if you post a weapon, if you post murdering somebody, if you try to sell drugs on Yellow Pages, Twitter, Instagram, you can bet on God, CID will be knocking on your door.
Okay. All right.
Well, yeah, no, thank you for talking to us for a little bit.
Yeah,
I think that the CID thing is great.
All right. Well, we'll speak with Astrid as soon as I can and see where we are as far as releasing information to the public. I assume after a guilty plea, we can just
Sure, that would be my assumption.
That would be my assumption as well. So I will get with her, but this shit's definitely juicy. So
sure, it sounds juicy.
Yeah, it does.
All right. Well, I will go speak to her, and if I don't hear from you, we'll set something up maybe tomorrow.
Sounds good.
Perfect.
All right. We can just go down the stairs since it'll be easier.
Hello?
Megan, motherfucking Saskamoose.
John motherfucking Forrester.
How are you?
I'm okay, how are you?
I'm good. What are you up to?
Just putting some bibs and bobs in my house.
Oh, I do love a bib and a bob.
Oh, really?
Yeah, certainly.
Plenty.
Yeah, I'm sure you do.
What are you up to?
Oh, God. Oh, okay. That wasn't as far as I thought it was. Okay. So, sorry. You know what? As busy as I usually am, I have never been busier than I am tonight. It's crazy.
Are you busy all night then, do you think?
You know what? I'm gonna try to maybe blow off a couple of things here because I only have until storm, I think.
Yeah, I figured.
But maybe not. I don't know. It's hard to tell currently. But I'm gonna try. I mean, what are you doing?
I'm just chilling. I need to pick up some food, and then I don't know what I'm doing after that.
I got you. Well, what are you, if it doesn't work out, what are you doing tomorrow?
Eating food, probably my leftovers.
Oh, okay. That sounds like a good day. Maybe if I don't see you tonight, maybe I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, that works too. That checks out.
That does check out, yeah. But no, I will try to find myself free soonish if you will be around.
Well, if not, just we'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, but I do want you to know that I'm trying.
Okay, then I will keep that in mind.
Okay, yeah, it's very important to me that you know that I'm trying, even if it doesn't succeed,
Yeah, no, what, trying is half the battle. Find time, and if not, I'll see you tomorrow.
Definitely see me tomorrow, and hopefully in a few minutes.
Okay.
All right, I'll call you soon.
Hello?
Mr. Gambino.
Hey, Sean, I saw that you called me a couple times, man, but I think I was asleep.
Oh, yeah, no, that I assume is probably the case. I don't even really know that I had a specific thing that I was calling for, or, like, I mean, I think maybe one of those times I needed something, but I don't even remember what it was.
Oh, okay, yeah, I was like, man, I saw those, and I figured I'd try to return your call, or...
Yeah. Well, I think maybe one of the times I was just calling to check on you, see how your holidays were.
Oh, pretty good. How about yours?
Pretty good.
Not too bad.
Pretty good.
Yeah, it was
quite
cold.
Yes,
you know what I mean?
indeed. Yes.
Sub-zero temperatures.
Yes.
Wasn't much going on.
For sure. And sometimes that's kind of nice. So, Mr. Gambino, I have submitted my resignation from the DOJ.
Didn't like it, or?
I just, once I got, so I passed the bar, and I ultimately just had no, so it's sort of twofold, right? Like, on one level, I had no conviction at all to actually, like, clock in and do the work. And because I am such a weasel that every time I was, like, going to do work, I wanted to be doing weasel work, you know what I mean? And so,
Absolutely.
Because of that, so whenever I passed the bar, like Ben invited me to the PD emails, and that was sort of the moment for me. I was like, nope, that's too much power. I can't do it. Like, I didn't want access to that stuff. I felt like I was worried that I would see something that I couldn't unsee,
Yeah, once you see it, you can't unsee it. Believe me.
Exactly. And not
on
only
my side, yeah.
And the thing is like,
man, I can't unsee it.
For sure. And the thing is like, I would never write about that stuff, but I would be like, I would be blocking myself from writing about things that I otherwise would write about,
Exactly. No, I got you. I understand.
Yeah.
I wondered how you were going to work through that quandary.
Hey, let me give you a call back.
No problem. I'll see you.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
I can. So well.
Oh, excellent. I had to turn on and off my phone.
Oh, well, that checks out. Sometimes that happens.
How are you?
I'm doing well. I called you because I was suddenly free, and then in the 5 minutes that we were not talking on the phone, I became tied up again.
Sean Forrester, I'm going to be honest with you.
Yeah,
Okay?
please do.
You asked me to be honest with you.
Yes, please.
I don't even think that was 5 minutes.
At the moment, though.
Oh, no, that's fair. That's fair. But to be fair, I knew that this could be coming. This is not a new thing.
Yeah. Neither am I, though, technically speaking.
That is fair, but you're an important thing, and I want you to know that, and...
So that's why you're doing the other thing instead.
Okay, Megan Saskamoose. Okay, listen.
Just, you see, you build it up, you knock them down.
Yeah, that's fair. That is a fair point. So, I mean, the other thing is like time sensitive. I mean, I guess based on past experience, you're time sensitive as well. But, yeah. I mean, I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna call you back as soon as this is over, and then I'm clocking off, and then we're gonna go do some like bullshit. We're gonna go play tennis or something.
Okay. Yes, I will beat your butt in tennis if you so wish.
Do you remember how bad you beat me at pool and at darts?
Darts, I vaguely remember. Pool, I have a hard time believing. I'm pretty terrible at pool.
Yeah, no, but I mean, everybody's bad at pool. I think that you just got lucky.
Oh, so I whipped you.
I mean, if we need to go play pool again somewhere, then we can find a pool table.
I could. Let me gather my victory in tennis, and then we can have a little fix.
Certainly, we can do the whole fucking Saskamoose Olympics tonight if you want to.
Yeah, I'll be ready.
All right, perfect. All right, well, I will call you soon.
Okay, bye.
Well,
Oh wow.
let me see what I can pull up here. So essentially, we responded to a medic down from the police station. When we arrived, we found an individual that you see in the photo I sent you, which is a firefighter. Very clearly deceased on the ground with very obvious burn wounds and covered in gasoline. We found that person on the ground, clearly deceased. We had the suspect, which is Delilah Morton, out front next to incapacitated EMS member on the ground. Officers immediately took her into custody and searched her. And when they searched her, they found that photo that you see, which was a hammer and a gas can. Medical personnel obviously responded to the scene, transported the injured EMS to the hospital, and attempted to render aid to the firefighter who was pronounced dead at the scene. Once she was taken into custody, she was brought down to the cells where she was held until me and Bones got there. From that point, she was taken out of the cell and taken into an interrogation room. And during the interrogation, it revealed quite a few things. Essentially, we started questioning her, and it revealed that she stated she was driving on the road, agitated, upset, that I guess the Department of Corrections was not letting her into the prison to see her brother. She spotted the victim somewhere, which she won't reveal the answer to us, but she got out. Some type of altercation occurred where she decided she was going to pull out a hammer and strike the guy across the head. He went and he was incapacitated, laying on the ground, moaning, very clearly in a very serious state, medically wise. She decided, instead of calling for medical aid, to load this guy into her vehicle. And she, quote, said she wanted to place a fireworks show for the police department. So from my understanding, she placed this individual in her car, drove to the police station, pulled him out of the vehicle, dragged him through the front doors of the police station, where she pulled out a gas can as this guy is moaning and groaning on the ground. She then proceeded to pour gasoline over top of him, and she lit him on fire. And she wanted to put on another show, she called it, and poured more gasoline on him. She lit him on fire for a second time, and from our understanding, medical personnel arrived at the scene and attempted to stop her. They placed her at taser point, in which she did not like that. She then pulled out the hammer that she used to strike the firefighter and proceeded to strike the EMS across the head. The EMS was incapacitated on the ground. She attempted to pull out a gasoline can and start to pour gasoline on the medical personnel, but was stopped by police who arrived at the scene. And then she was immediately taken into custody. So when questioning her, officers found out some type of past trauma involving her parents that burned alive inside of a house fire. And because of that, and her being upset, she decided that the firefighter was quote unquote in the wrong place at the wrong time, and she was going to take her anger out on him because firefighters caused her parents to die.
This person is, sir, are they at Bolingbroke?
Yes, they're currently on Bolingbroke and pled guilty to the charges of first-degree murder, desecration of a corpse, kidnapping, torture, and she was charged but has not pled to attempted murder of a government employee. She, for her other charges that she pled guilty to, she received a $1 million fine.
Can we talk about how the $1 million fine, like how we arrived at that number?
Well, yes. Anybody who decides they're going to strike somebody over the face with a hammer because the Department of Corrections won't let you inside to see your brother, and you're upset at firefighters because your parents burned alive in a fire when you were a child, that's a problem in itself, right? But then to drag their body into their vehicle and think to yourself, I'm gonna go create a fireworks show, which is what was said to us at the police station, proceed to pour gasoline over top of this guy who presumably was in the last moments of his life as he moaned and groaned on the ground, then to light them on fire and let them burn to their death, and then afterwards pour gasoline on them again and burn them for a second time, and an attempt to do it a third time, be stopped by EMS, and strike them with a hammer. You're a piece of shit.
Right, certainly. I mean, I don't disagree with that. So, Delilah Morton will be spending a great deal of time up at Bolingbrook.
I'm pretty sure I have it in the report here. Let me see if I can find it. I don't know the exact years. There's a plea agreement on file somewhere.
Okay.
It's not a lot. It's not a short amount. She's going to be spending some time up there.
Right. Yeah, but I'll be in touch with you in the next little bit, next day or two, and give you just an update on that. I would never get around to calling Megan back. Not that night. Balance has always been hard for me. The work I do with Weasel has always felt impossible. How can I tell every story worth telling? How can I facilitate these conversations with all the people I need to talk to? These are the things that weigh heavy on me. Some would say, too heavy. Megan might say that. In many ways, she probably did. So I would scramble to get that story written, to demonstrate the value of a new partnership between Weasel and the police. And finding balance would have to wait for another day.